Hi, this is Beverly from beverly2hearts.blogspot.com. This is my very first video, and I'm here to show you how to dye ribbon. Now, why do you want to dye your ribbon? Well, if you've got white ribbon, you can have whatever color ribbon you want as long as you have an ink pad to match it or another type of coloring method. There are two types of ribbon that I like to use. The first is the seam binding. I got this on Amazon, paid about $10 for it, and this is in chalk white. It takes the color really, really well. The other type of ribbon I like to use, this is from Michaels. It's the Celebrate It line. Runs about $3.99 for 20 yards. The two methods I like to use, first is the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. This is in Lavender Fields, and the way you use this is you put your ribbon, we're just going to pretend now, put it in your spray box, whatever you use to keep the spray from going all over. Spray, 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 turn it over, spray, 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 and if you're like me and you can't wait, use your heat gun to dry that. Now, the second type of dye method I like to use is this palette ink. This is a cross between a pigment ink pad and a dye, so it has really good color, but it dries really, really fast. What we're going to do is actually put this face down onto our ribbon. So you want something that's non-absorbent, like a magazine, something that's glossy. If you don't have one of these Tim Holtz craft mats, or what I like to use for this is this little thing that came in my tape runner refill. There's actually two of these in there, and it's the perfect size. So what you're going to do is put your ribbon down, open up your ink pad. Now this dries really fast, but not so fast that if you pick it up and play with it right away, you're not going to end up with purple fingers. So you do one side, turn it over, do the other side. Now, I'm going to show you what this looks like on a piece of white cardstock so you can tell the actual color. So here's white cardstock. Here is the palette ink that I did just a few minutes ago, and this is the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. So, going back to my example, the sentiment actually matches my ribbon. The other thing I did with this card is I punched out using dies, spellbinder dies, lacy ovals and scalloped ovals, and while the sentiment was still in the die, I used my blending tool to add ink and going around inside to get that color. If you look this way, you can see these raised dots. Well, it kind of mimics the colors that are in the pattern that's on the Green at Heart pattern paper, and I use this pearl pen in cream to make these little dots. Well, that's my first video. Hope you liked it. Have a great day. Bye.